Hey guys, it's Mama here to do another coffee mama chat with you guys. I love it. Anyways, how you guys doing? I hope everyone's having a great day, great week, great weekend. It's a good time. It's a good time. So today I wanted to chat with you guys about underestimating yourself, especially yourself, because it always starts with you, right? But we can also underestimate others as well. And what does that really mean to underestimate something? Let's break down the word underestimate. Estimate. To estimate. What does that mean? It means to value, to place or judge its value, right? So yeah. When we underestimate ourselves, we are placing a value and worth. And we're judging our usefulness. So when we underestimate ourselves, we're basically undervaluing ourselves. And we're undervaluing what we can bring. We can undervalue. We're undervaluing what others can bring. But for the sake of this conversation, I probably just stick with talking about ourselves. But you can do that in any situation. I mean, really. So yeah, I think it's funny. Like honestly, when people underestimate my value or what I can bring to the table. Like I think I use it as fuel. Honestly, I do. I use it as fuel to move forward. I mean, yeah, the first time someone does it to me, yeah, I take pleasure. I take pleasure in really, I take pleasure in knowing that because I know myself. I know it's important to know yourself. You know yourself and you know what you can bring. I know myself and I know what I can bring to the table of this life. Like I know what I can do and what I can't do. And that's what's important in life. Is what is really recognizing what is it that you bring. Do you know your talents, your creativity? I mean, like what is it that you know about yourself? And you really have to understand yourself. So when people do devalue you or underestimate you, you don't need to talk back. In turn, you will not talk back to yourself. You will not talk badly to yourself. You won't put yourself down because you already know what you bring to the table. So whatever anybody's saying, in one ear and out the other. Because, you know, um, and just really being like grateful. You know what I mean? Taking pleasure in yourself. And knowing, like I said earlier, knowing what you can bring to the situations, to the relationships of your life, to the goals and your visions. You know, like I said, I know myself, and so I understand what it is to what I understand myself. I understand what I can bring to this table to the table of life. Like I understand what I can bring, and I understand who I'm not. You know what I mean? So it's very important to really turn that negativity into positive fuel for you to move forward. Because when you allow people to underestimate you and you get into that thinking, you ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, straight, plain and simple. You ain't gonna go nowhere in life. You know what I mean? Exactly. And it's gonna deter you off your path. You ain't gonna have any pleasure in your path, any joy, anything when you are constantly devaluing yourself and allowing others to do it, to underestimate you in your path. Only you can get in your own way. You know what I mean? People cannot. Yeah, see, flipped over. it's only you. Balancing out your thoughts, balancing out your thinking, getting your mind right and your intuition in order. So that when people try to tell you, you know, um, this or that, you're never gonna make it, or they don't think you're gonna do, well or whatever. I don't care. I don't even. It's just in yourself, and with you and the Most High, your intuition is telling you where to go, and what directions to take, and what are the next steps to your path, your new beginnings, your um don't ever allow when we allow people to underestimate ourselves, or we underestimate ourselves, or we allow others to do it. It takes the pleasure out of the path. It takes the pleasure out of life. It really does. That's why it's super important to know yourself in and out, to know um, the sides of you, even understand and know the sides of yourself that necessarily you're not happy with. You know what I mean? Because it will hinder your new beginnings. It'll hinder you. If you do not know yourself inside and out, the good and the bad, and if you keep on underestimating yourself and not placing the correct value on yourself, you're never going to be able to have pleasure in your path. Because someone is always going to be there to throw stone. Someone's going to always be there to trip you up and make you, you know what I mean? And so it's very easy to trip. I mean, look at this. Look where she's at. She's in the mountainous areas. Like, it's easy to fall over the edge. It's easy to trip up. It's easy. Like, there's obstacles. And people will place obstacles in front of you because they have undervalued you. They have put a value on your usefulness. That's what you're doing. How useful is this person? Like, and that's what you're doing to yourself. How useful is yourself? Like, how useful are you? And when you place that on yourself, like, I'm not useful, because when you underestimate, have patience with yourself, because you are a powerful being. Really, really. And when you do that, you're telling yourself, I have nothing to bring to the table. I am not useful, and I have nothing else to bring. And that's not okay, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk to yourself like that. I had to learn the hard way. You are what you attract. You know what I mean? Like, look, attraction at the bottom of the dick. You are what you attract. You know what I mean? And it's important to really know that you are that bitch, or you are that person. You are the queen or the king. You are sovereign, and you hold the keys and the power to your own destiny. When if the Most High, all of the universe is behind you, you will succeed, because you are powerful. You are powerful, whether you believe it or not. But I hope you believe it, because it's the truth. It is the truth. Nobody wants to be hindered. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard when other people don't validate you, but it's okay, because you don't need anybody else's validation. You need your own validation, and you need the Most High's validation. That's who you really should be looking for. You know what I mean? And just really surrendering to that fact, that you are, you have much value, and you have much to bring. You have much to bring. Yeah, honey. Yes, you do. All right, guys. Well, man, that turned into a little reading too. But really, you guys stay encouraged uh, in your life, in your walk, and your path. Really take pleasure in your path and where you're going. Celebrate your life. Celebrate. And never, ever underestimate yourself, most importantly. And don't ever underestimate others either. We're all valuable. All right, guys. So I'll talk to you again. Hopefully, we'll do another mama chat soon. All right, guys. Have a good one. Mama loves you. Bye.